All right, guys, it's Anthony with Distributor Service. I got Rick's truck from Speaks. It is 81,000 miles. Okay, let's get some stuff set up. I'm gonna do some diags today. Hang on. Okay, here you go, 05. It was told that this truck needs a unison ring in the turbo, so we're gonna make sure EVP volts are right, make sure that it's actually needs a turbo clean. Let's pull some codes out of it real quick. Hang on. Okay, we got number 6 glow plug, under boost, and over boost. So the rest key in battery voltage. Man, I hope the batteries are okay. But glow plug number 6, under and over boost. So hang on. All right, EVP volts we want to see, well, that's about 0.88 to 0.9. So EVP volts is okay. But we can go ahead and look at the map and barrow, all that stuff checks out. EVP is just a hair high, which we might clean the tube out. So, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a cold start. Let's kick it off, kick it back on. We'll watch ICP. FICM's at the top, setting 49. Let's make sure it doesn't, IPR's at the bottom. Let the chatter stop. Here we go. Wow, it fired pretty freaking good. Oh, I can hear it. Let's go ahead and get this done. It might need an entire freaking... Okay, so if we have to go in, number 2, this is the injectors right here. Ooh, I can hear it rattling around. Oh, crap. I think if they would have told you a unison ring, yeah, it would have got you in there and you would have wound up putting a turbo in it. We'll see. Look at number 8 dropping a little bit. Let's get this back off. All right, number 2. If we get anywhere close to that, I would do a number 2 injector. Number 8 still showing a little low, not too bad, but definitely would need number 2. Now, do we need it right now? You know, we can probably get some more life out of it and do number 2 in a later date. But it is showing low. So okay, let's see. I got Darian's getting ready to touch the exhaust. Let's see if you can hear. I don't know if you can hear the rolling. Okay, so it's not exhaust. Darian's touching. He's back there hitting the exhaust right now. So right now we got to pull the turbo inlet pipe off and see if, just see how free the turbine spins. Because I'm hearing some rolling around, that's for sure. Hang on. All right, we're gonna actually pull the turbo inlet pipe off, and I want to check that before I even go on a test drive, because I was going to check the oil cooler and just go for an overall drive and give it a checkup, but I don't want to go drive it and take a chance if the bearing's gone in the turbo and it's bouncing around, we could wind up shearing the shaft and cause more damage than good. So okay, I know you can't really see much, but there is not, that one feels good. Let's see if I can focus in there. That one is actually good. I don't feel anything loose. Here, I'll spin it. I know it doesn't show much of it. Now, hopefully there's not something on the exhaust side. The turbines. I mean, it feels okay. I just wanted to check it, because last thing I freaking want to do is cause more damage, because I was hearing that rolling. I was just hearing it. So, hang on. Heck yeah, it's a little chilly, guys. I fired up the oil burner. Haha, finally gonna get rid of some oil. All right, hang on. Yeah, it's not building nothing. When VGT locks at 84%, that means we're not getting anything. All right, so what I'll do is I'll command the RPM up. We should close the EGR valve, but with it being cold, see, we're getting nothing. Okay, so we need to make sure we got voltage going to the VGT solenoid right now. Oh, there it goes. Yep, it's stuck. It's stuck because it just broke loose. Watch MGP, that's actual boost. And VGT, when I go up to 84, that closes the turbo. That should build boost. There it goes. What I'll actually do here is I'll kick that off. Let me go back to here. Hang on. Let me kick this off and let it just command how it wants. Oh, now it's actually building boost. Actually building too much boost. What we'll do is we'll go here and I'll go ahead and lock it. See, right there it's building boost. Sometimes we can exercise it and kind of break it loose, but I mean, right there it's working, but it's obviously sticking because it was sitting at 84. So right now I'm probably just busting it loose. Let's go for a quick drive here. Let me shut this down. Man, I'm hearing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hang on. Oh, and we got to remember this is a snowplow truck. You hear that? So we got some squeaky linkage in the steering, that's for sure. I mean, damn. Hang on. Yeah, we've got something going on with steering. I mean, it's not freaking cool. Let's see what kind of boost we build right here. MGP. All right, so it's a little low. I know it's bouncing around real bad, but so we got a little bit. It's low. Well, now we're locked at 84. So, oh, yeah, it's acting very sporadic. Man, that rolling noise, I mean, it sounds like exhaust rubbing somewhere, but I've had exhaust rubbing somewhere also sound like a flex plate issue. I hope this ain't no flex plate issue, because I can hear it. I mean, when it's, I don't know if it's coming through on video, but we got a rolling noise going on here. It's freaking drag. Let's see what kind of boost we hit here. Where are we at? Oh crap, I moved it. Alright, so we're building boost, but it ain't building it like it should. Look at that, that's too much. For stock tuning, that's too much boost. 25 pounds. I mean, I guess arguably, but it really is. I mean, we should be seeing like 23, 24 pounds at the most. But I wasn't even really hard into it, and it was hitting 25. So I'm gonna take it easy on it right now, and we're just gonna make sure the oil cooler's good, and because we don't want to go in and take turbo off. We could go a little further if we have to do an oil cooler, we could do that. But I want to make sure, because right now's the time to know before we go start taking parts off of it. And also, don't, hopefully, depending on how far we go into it, I haven't really looked to see if this thing has a cooler on it, if it's got an EGR cooler on it or not. But if it does not have a cooler on it, it would be a good time when we take the turbo off to check and make sure the STC fitting has been done. Because we just, I've got Ryan's truck on the lot right now, STC fitting failed. And yeah, I mean, if you can get to it before it actually fails. But who knows, this one might have already been done. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to find out, but thought I would mention that. Alright, I think oil cooler will be alright. I think it's got gold coolant in it, so we might want to consider go ahead and getting EC1, getting red coolant in it while everything is good right now. I mean, you know, thermostat, granted I just got on the interstate, so thermostat's a little hot, or I mean it's warmer now, but it's running about 183. So we're about 9 degrees too cold. So maybe later on in the winter, if you get to notice that it's taking longer to heat up, then it's coming. I mean, we'll have to put thermostat in it. It's pretty easy. It'll get warmed up now. There it goes. Now it'll cool back off. Hang on. Yeah, see, right there, running 183. We're running about 11 degrees right now on the oil cooler, which, I mean, that's all right. Be nice to flush it and get it ready just in case that, because that gold coolant will take an oil cooler. It'll take it. And so it'd be nice to be ready and have the flush done. That way, if STC fitting or if something fails that causes us to have to go down to it, we can reset that oil cooler and you'll never lose another one again. We've got to get the flush done first. All the issues with these oil coolers is all about coolant. The coolant clogging up the oil cooler. It ain't the oil cooler's fault. If we get the right coolant in it, get it flushed out, and then just have it in your mind that you might have to replace one oil cooler in the future. If you do the flush procedure properly, do the process properly by flushing it, driving it for 4,000 or 5,000 miles at least would be nice. Then change an oil cooler. I can tell you, you'll never lose another oil cooler again. You'll never have an issue with it, ever. But you got to keep the right coolant in it. You got to keep it. No, I do every 100,000 miles on the EC1. Yeah, that's an overkill. We don't need to go that long. But if you change that red, the EC1, every 100,000 miles, you will never, ever, ever lose an oil cooler. As long as the flush is done properly and you get at least 5,000 miles before changing into the new oil cooler. So hope you'll follow me. But I mean, who knows, this oil cooler might be able to survive the flush and not ever need an oil cooler. I don't know, maybe, who knows. I think we ought to at least pull the turbo and look, because right now it's not acting too bad. See, the VGT, it's not maxing out. I mean, it's actually like it's broke loose. Like there's 25 pounds. We're a little high on boost. I imagine when you first fire it up, it's probably low on boost, and then it pops the unison ring free, and then is able to function. Hopefully the actuator arm on the turbo is fine and it hasn't worn into it. We can still use the turbo if it's worn into it. You just won't have as much travel. And if we have that issue, I might just make another video and I'll show what we're talking about when we get the turbo off and apart. Because yeah, you're up right now. We're gonna go ahead and I think oil cooler's all right. We don't have any hot nose start issues. All we've got is boost issues. So I wanted to do a quick drive on it, on this one, to see how the oil cooler is. And I'm pretty sure it's got gold coolant in it, so might consider that. But we'll get this uploaded and get this freaking turbo off just to get it done. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good day.